Hello, everybody. It's your Mexican acquaintance, Jose Maria. And in today's new truth video, we're going to talk about the corrupt music industry and what's going on and how it is affecting the generation of kids and adults today. So let's get started. So, a lot of parents out there who have kids, who are letting them listen to the music that's being fed to them out by the media right now, and they're the kids downloading the garbage music that they're listening to. Like, for example, let me give you a few artists. Like, you got Nicki Minaj, you got Iggy Azalea, you got Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake. You got Beyonce, you got etc. You got more, not just those artists, but also including like Dr. Dre. You got who else would I say? Britney Spears, all those corrupt music industry artists that are being used by Satan. All they're doing is dumping garbage into the the children's minds, and then parents wonder why kids get out of control in the house. They end up talking back to their parents like they the boss of the house. They end up getting out of the house and coming back at certain hours whenever they want to get out, and then come back whenever they want to come back, whenever it is. And all these music artists be doing is like talking about emotions. It's all it is, like emotions, like music that talks about the like their personal of those kids' life doings that is probably going on in those kids' lives right now. Like kids going through depressment over like unnecessary relationships that they're having, or the the kids in high school or in junior high that are going through a certain kind of emotional depressment, and then they start listening to that kind of garbage. It just pumps up even more emotional demons through that music that they listen to, and that's how Satan is able to control them even more to keep on listening to more of that garbage. And they'll just keep on asking either their parents for money to keep buying them that garbage music, or somehow they'll download it for free, or whatever it is, just to get their hands on that music to make them calm, feel like it's calm and soothing and whatnot. But really, it's not. They're just bringing in demonic entities through their soul, and the more they listen to it, the more like you'll be like hearing out there on the news, probably somewhere, like at some point, that kids be suiciding themselves for an emotional reason whatsoever, while they're listening to some junk music that is being fed through them through the media, through society, that be listening to that kind of garbage music. Oh, I mean, why would the government want to do this kind of stuff to manipulate the young generation's mind, so that they can like be able to control what's going on in the household of where they living at. That's why there's a lot of chaos going on in the house, and kids aren't able to be under control by the parents, because even the parents let it slide. They make it seem like if it's something out of the normal, it's just something normal that happens, and they just let it happen until they be like, oh, okay, it's just a phase. It's just a phase. They'll grow up out of it. Well, they don't really know that, because there's some kids that just end up, some children, some teenagers, some pre-adults, pre-teen adults that don't get out of that so-called phase, which in reality is just demonic entities corrupting their soul, and they just keep getting emotional, and no matter what, they'll never get out of that so-called phase. They like parents think that finding ways like taking them like to, what do they call them, like psychiatrists, or whatever they call them, the people that help them get out of their situation by talking to them about their situation, and trying to find a way out. So yeah, it's like, to in reality, to really be healed by all of that emotional stress, you guys need to go to God. You guys need God in your guys' lives. You guys need to be doing God's will. You guys need to be on that righteous path for God, because all you guys are doing, if you guys keep living for the world, and mostly for Satan, you guys are just hurting your guys' soul. A lot of corruption is gonna be going on, whether it's emotional, financial, anything in your life that's being destroyed right now, is mostly because of Satan. You guys let it happen. And then you guys, like I tell you guys, church won't help you guys at all, religion won't help you guys at all, God is the answer, you guys need God no matter what. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the fake preachers be telling you guys at your church about that God is good, this and that. I don't to that. It doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, you're not really gonna be happy after just going and listening to your false preacher telling you things that don't even matter at the end of the day. You guys need God, and that's it. You guys need to get a deep relationship with God, and start like getting your guys' Bibles, reading it every day. Start fasting. You guys need to start doing that. And praying. Since that's something you guys might do already. But like I'm telling you guys need God if you want that kind of chaos out of your life. None of that garbage music, none of that worldly stuff that you guys are into, because you guys really like, at the end of the day, you end up getting so overused by all of that worldly stuff that you gotta find something new, another new worldly materialistic thing to get out of the old worldly materialistic thing that you just got out of. So with with that message that I just talked to you guys about, um that's all I gotta say for today, and y'all bless. Peace.